So I'm going to do a pacing video and just talk because I want to talk. I don't really expect anyone to watch videos like this when I record them. I just YouTube is a form of social media. There is a lot you can do with it. I would say it's very different from other social media platforms like Instagram or Twitter. But I do think that it is still a social media platform. And it's just a good way I can express myself and talk about things. So I'm going to do that, regardless if people are watching or not, because I like to have conversations. I like to talk. I have a very big mouth, which is ironic because anyone who's actually known me in person probably doesn't get that out of me. Some of them do. A lot of them don't, especially people I went to high school with, but even in college, I'm kind of a chatter now. Just not right away. I have to get used to people first. Why am I breathing so heavy? I'm pacing in the basement. Jesus. So I have health issues. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I just wanted to talk about, I'm back to making YouTube videos. And I'm doing them a lot more often now. The reason, I'd say from, the time period of 2015 and 2018, I slowed down so much. Granted, I do have another channel called Movie Mackle, which is currently doing a lot better than the Mackle Shadackle page. Because I post more interest in topics on that channel. I post stuff that occasionally will pique interest. I recently did a Chris Chan video that got a lot more views than things I normally make do. The reason I stopped for a while, or at least became super inconsistent, is because I started developing really impossible standards to reach for myself. And I would just constantly write stuff and then scrap it and constantly write stuff and scrap it. And then I would still put out a mediocre project. My videos are definitely not products. There's no one to sell them to. And it just made, I used to upload constantly because I really didn't care that much about the quality. I cared, but I wasn't obsessed. And I've kind of come back to accepting I can't take myself too seriously. That's always been the mindset. I think by the time I started college, I felt I have to really be careful with what I'm uploading. It needs to be, I really need to start showing off what I'm capable of. The issue it wasn't that I was putting so much time into one video. It's that I made my standards go way up and would keep restarting projects until I just eventually settled. But very rarely would I actually be very happy with anything I put out. And I am happy with some of the stuff I've done in recent years. That's not good because there's a shadow blocking my face. I'll sit down. I'm very happy with some of the videos we put out in recent years. I loved the Zika virus video. I loved Sharp Keys on the Slate Chat channel. I'm very happy with the childhood trauma video, aside from the fact that my voice kind of becomes a smoker voice halfway through. There's videos I'm proud of. There's videos that I'm very proud of. But there's so many videos that I scrapped that wouldn't have been any better or possibly better than some of the stuff that's actually made it out. It's been a dilemma going back and forth in my head for years now. Where I just felt a lot of shame in what I was doing. I felt a lot of negative thoughts in what I was doing. And I will be honest, my mind has gone in some darker places over the last couple years. I'm just kind of realizing that, my life isn't everything I wanted it to be. And it probably won't be. It's a negative thing to say, but it's just honest. I've kind of, what my plan is now is that I've kind of come to terms with the fact that I'm going to be an editor. I'm going to work for other people. And there's definitely a market for me. And I will do well doing that. If I actually, go full force with that, I will do well with that. And I'm confident I'll do well with that. I'd like to meet new people. I'd like to put myself out there. I'd like to, work harder than I am right now and become a film editor. I would love to do that. I would like to get my name on a bigger project. And even if it's not something that hit theaters, which I'm not going to shut that off. I would love to become a film editor. I am going to put my focus into helping other people's work, whether it be a wedding video or a short film or a music video. That is what I have decided I am best at, and it's also something I'd be happy doing. And it doesn't mean I'm going to give up on making stuff completely, because I want to keep making stuff. And I can say for sure I'm at least going to still do movie discussions, because those are pretty easy to do. And yeah, I started this new series on my Movie Mackle channel, which again, I'll put a link in the description. I don't promote that channel ever here. I started a series called Review Everything, where I'm literally just reviewing every movie I make, and it's an easy show to produce, and it's something that makes me happy. It's something that makes me happy that I can do and just talk about movies. And for making short films and still doing stuff, I'm still doing that. It just doesn't happen as often anymore. I definitely have this final episode of Bemis and Company coming out. I have one more semester at college, and we're making some pretty cool stuff, and I'm going to be releasing some of those. After that, we'll see. We'll see. Because I want to keep making stuff. I want to keep writing stuff, and I am going to keep writing. And I'm not giving up on making my own movies, but I think I'm going to end up being one of those people, rather than actually being like a big guy in the studio or big guy in film. I mean, be fair, I've given up. Like, I've been realistic about that for a very long time, since high school. I think that I'm going to be more so someone who just makes stuff on my own time, and hopefully it'll work with someone. I'm studying film right now. I'm watching a lot of reviewers, like a lot of people who just have like opinions that I respect the hell out of, and trying to understand, what they're saying and how I can use that to my own work. Because I think I can make something good. I really do think I could make something good. I don't know if I can make something marketable. I can try, but I had an opportunity on Movie Mackle because I made a childhood trauma video, which was based off this trend that Your Movie Sucks started, and a couple of friends, I met a couple friends through it. I became good friends with a guy named Tim and a guy named Matt, who I've been doing stuff with like every once in a while, just for this little trend. And I could have made more horror content, and I think I would have built a bigger channel for myself than I do now. I have like 300 and almost 350 subscribers on Movie Mackle, but that's after 2 years of work. And most of them come in from the childhood trauma video, a BoJack Horseman video I did, and more recently, I made a Chris Chan video, but it was a podcast, and I got some pretty good reactions from it. I got some comments, I got some views, and I think I got some subscribers out of that video, because they did go up after that video went live. And then when I do something very personal to me, I recently made a short film, got 40 views, got a couple likes, it's not marketable, but I enjoyed it, and I want to keep doing that. So I think, I think the bottom line is just, I've become more self-aware over the years, and what I realize with like YouTube and all of this stuff is just, I have to accept it for what it is, and just not be a perfectionist, because even with me in my mind being a perfectionist, I'm not releasing perfect content. I'm releasing far from perfect content. I have the mind of the perfectionist without the work of the perfectionist, is the best way to put it. I've been very all over the place for years. My friends could tell you if I described I wanted to end Bemis and Company for a long time, but I wanted to give it a proper ending. The finale you're getting, because there is going to be a finale, the finale you're getting is a video I shot 2 years ago that I didn't put together. But I'm adding a scene or two to it. And it's not going to be this big, amazing ending. There's going to be so many flaws with it. But it is the last time I will likely have all these people together. That's speculation. Maybe it will happen again. I think it's very likely this is the last one, though. So it's a good ending. It's a good ending because everyone's in it. I had a point I was getting to before, but I lost it because I got off topic. That's how my head works, by the way. I do that frequently. Oh, I remember. I told so many people about how I wanted to end the show for like a year or two, and I cannot tell you how many times they got lost. Like Tariq, Nick, Gage, Fred. Some of the best friends I ever had. I mean, the best friends I ever had. But they had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. And it's okay that they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, because really I didn't either. And I've just kind of come to terms with this YouTube page. If I want to keep doing this, which I do, I just have to be honest, and I have to occasionally release something that I know isn't top notch, because I've been doing that lately. And then occasionally there'll be a video that comes out that I'm like, I'm happy I made this. But if I keep trying and if I keep releasing stuff more frequently, it's going to happen more often. And maybe someday, even though I've been trying to do this for 10 years, maybe someday I'll finally hit a chord with some people. I'm happy I did this, though. It's almost been 10 years. January 6th, 2020 will be 10 years. And it's had such an incredible impact on my life. Because you have people that I met in 2010 on the internet. Still haven't seen them in person, but they've been like... I used to refer to them as online friends, because I had my online friends and in real life friends. But they've been real friends this whole time. Words can't really express how amazing people like Zach, Austin, Stuart, even people I don't talk to anymore, like Cody, have been to me. Because there were times in my life where I was fucking miserable, but I had someone to talk to no matter what. And I appreciate them for that. The reason this is all coming out now is because I'm almost 24, and I'm still recording in this basement. Where that shit happens all the time. We could hear fucking water going through the pipes, which is horrible for videos. And I've just been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I know I'm not happy with how far I've made it in life in 24 years. I should be far further by now. So I'm just going to start being honest with you guys and myself. And if you actually found it in yourself to watch this whole thing, I appreciate it. I know this is like a ramble video, but the honest truth with everything I do, all the videos I release, everything I work on, is that I, for a very long time, have been someone who had no idea what the fuck I wanted and had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I think I finally know what I want to do. I think I finally know what I want my life to be and what it can be. But I look forward to being surprised too. I look forward to good things hopefully happening that I didn't see coming, but I'm going to work towards it too. And I'm going to make stuff for this channel still. But it's sometimes going to be like a phone video like this. And other times it's going to be a vlog video. And sometimes it'll be something that maybe out of nowhere will make a connection with people. I've done that. I made a creepypasta video, 100,000 people watched it, maybe a little more than that. Made a childhood trauma video, got so many comments on that. It was way more... Be fair, the creepypasta video was not well received. The childhood trauma one was well received. The BoJack video got a lot of attention. I've released skits. Like, I made an evil SpongeBob video back in 2011 that was horrible, but hey, people watched it. There might be some weirdo out there that remembers that video just one day, starts thinking about old stuff they watch, and they remember good old evil SpongeBob. So I'm happy that I did this. It changed my life, I think, for the best. And it really is how I met people like Tariq and Brent, because we became friends because we made videos. And now our friendships, I would say, our friendship is probably something different than that. Because a lot of us don't make videos anymore. But it was worth it to meet these people. It was worth it to do all of this. And now I'm going to try to actually do something with my life. But I'm not going to be doing... I think I'm going to be more active on YouTube than I have been in a long time. Just because it's a good... Like I said, it's a good social media platform. And it's just a good way for me to, like, express real things. And not worry so much. And not treat it like it's a serious thing. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to put effort in anymore. Because I will be. There's something I've been working on for my Movie Mackle channel for months now. And I'm looking forward to getting it out. But I need to take time to just release shit that makes me laugh. And release shit that's just me being honest and talking about something that I want to. And I guess that's everything. I'm 24 and I'm still in school. My parents don't think that shit's cool. That's a song. It's Robert Earl Keen, I think. Me and my dad got into a debate about that tonight. I'm not sure.